You're watching Louisiana First News at 9 with Christina Jensen, Andre Morrow, weather with Chief Meteorologist Sam Parrish, and Go Nation Sports with Sports Director Brian Holland.
There is a new flag that is flying over East Baton Rouge actually right now. Less than a week it's actually been in the air and flying over the capital region. And this man right here, Mark LeBlanc, is the guy who designed the flag. We didn't go out of state. We didn't go to some designer to do it. You're a city parish employee for 36 years. You've always had a penchant for the design of flags. As a child you did, but you came up with this flag, and I want to hear what went into the final decision to make it what it looks like. I like it very much.
Oh, well, thank you. I've kind of been thinking about this for a long time. I served on the committee that did the city flag in 1995, and we kind of forgot about the parish.
Was that the flag with the Baton Rouge written?
We kind of forgot about the parish part. It was a city flag. So during that period, I've been thinking on and off about doing that. So last year, I finally said, well, you might ought to go ahead and try to do it. So I decided I wanted to keep the red field, but I wanted some symbol of the red stick, which is the stripe between the two white lines, vertical white lines. And I wanted the Mississippi River there because it's an important part of our economy and our history.
Yes.
That's how the explorers got to this point, to see the red stick with the animal hides and the blood on the red stick there.
Right, so discuss the symbolism that you have in the flag, subtly actually, but yeah, you have it there.
Yeah, like the red stick, I could have put a tree trunk or something, but I wanted just to be a symbolic, so it's a red stripe between the two vertical white lines. The Mississippi River is the blue squiggly lines between the two white borders, and then I wanted the three countries that govern this area over our history to be represented. So that's the shield has the fleur-de-lis of France, the Union Jack of Great Britain, and the castle from Spain.
Right.
So those were the three countries that, governed us, also added to our culture in some way, shape, or form, whether it was food or architecture or things of that nature. So.
Was it difficult to get, once you had what you liked, whatever it was, to present it, or what? What was the process of that?
No, it wasn't difficult.
Did you just present it to the city council and say, here's an idea?
I actually asked Ashley Beck if I could be on the presentations, because before the main council meeting, I think at 3 o'clock every Wednesday, you have presentations. So she said, sure. So she put me on the agenda. I made a presentation. I brought each council member a mock-up of the flag and a little small one that they could put on their desk. And then, basically just like that one.
Here we go.
And then a few of them asked questions, and we left it at that. There was no action taken at that point. So I was working with Councilman Aaron Moak, who happens to be my council member. I live in the city of Central. And he decided that he was ready to put it on the agenda to see if he would get it adopted as the East Baton Rouge Parish flag. And
you got it, and it worked. And quickly response you've gotten from it?
I've had some very positive responses. I've also had some negative responses.
Right.
Some say it was poorly designed. That's okay.
Well, everyone has their opinion, whatever.
Opinions are everywhere, and that's fine.
Right.
I had one person comment said it looked like a Nazi flag from World War II, and I was like, another one said it looked like the flag of Norway, which is not a bad-looking flag.
No, it's not. It's not.
So,
but this is something you also did as a child, also.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You liked flags.
I would take old pieces of cloth. My mom would give us diapers, because back in those days, in the 60s, there wasn't Pampers or things like that. So when the ones got wore out, she would say, here's some colors.
Yeah, exactly.
Go to the table and color away, and that's what I did. So I would copy flags or just make fun flags or things like that. And put them out in the yard on old broomsticks or something.
And Mark, now it flies over Baton Rouge. Your latest design, I'm proud of you. That's fantastic. You went forward with that, and it's a great design. It certainly says all it needs to say. And congratulations. Thanks for coming in and talking to us about it.
Appreciate you having me.
It's fun to talk to you about it.
Yeah, it's a fun little project.
And so as you look around, you'll see it flies over East Baton Rouge. It is the official flag that represents our parish.